Let's talk Dollar Tree dupes that are as good as the name brand. I mean, heck, some are even better than the originals. I'm here to save you money, so I'm only going to share the best of the best. If you like how that sounds, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell because this is going to be a series. I didn't have much of a choice because there's so many I couldn't possibly fit them all in one video. Now let's go ahead and get this show on the road, but don't go anywhere because I need your help with all of this. So I'm going to ask you a question at the end. Plus, I got some good news. Since this is the first video in the series, I decided to only include the dupes that have been out for a while. That way they're not hard to find. And I'm starting with the product that went viral on basically every single social media platform for good reason. It's pretty much identical to the original. When this dupe hit the shelves, that's when I knew Dollar Tree was stepping up their game. What is it, you ask? Well, some of you may already know, but for those of you that don't, it's a 3.5 ounce can of Power Stick body spray, and the scent is Brazilian Mist with notes of pistachio and salted caramel. It's a dupe for Sol de Janeiro number 62 Brazilian Crush with notes of, pistachio and salted caramel, you say? That sounds familiar. This isn't mine, it's my daughter's. I have a 23-year-old and a 16-year-old, and they both adore this. An 8-ounce bottle of Sol de Janeiro is $38. Now you can get the 3-ounce bottle, which is about the same size as this one, and it's $25. And since they both wear this quite frequently, I made them do like this blind sniff test to see if they could tell them apart. And they couldn't. The main difference here, other than the price, obviously, is this one is a spray bottle and this one is an aerosol can. Now listen, if Sol de Janeiro is your favorite, your signature scent, then of course, splurge. But if you just like it and you wear it occasionally, maybe during the summer months since it does smell all beachy and tropical, then save yourself $23.75 and pick up a couple of these. Up next just so happens to be a dupe of a dupe. The OG was Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Wands, then came the e.l.f. Beauty Wands in Halo Glow. Both brands include a wide variety of shades, and they have contour, blush, and highlighter. They're a buildable liquid that's infused with skincare, and they have a cushion tip applicator. If you're going to pick up Charlotte Tilbury, they're going to be $42 a wand, and if you go with the e.l.f. brand, $9 a wand. The Dollar Tree dupes are by the brand Be Pure. The shade range that's available by Be Pure isn't even close to Charlotte Tilbury or even e.l.f. There's only, I believe, 2 of the contour, 2 of the highlighter, and 2 different shades of blush. I never picked up Charlotte Tilbury because there was no way I was going to spend $42 on one little wand. What we did have were multiple different shades of the e.l.f. Beauty Wands, and to be totally honest with you, I never really fell in love with these. And that's for several reasons. The wand tips were always a messy disaster. I wasn't happy with the pigmentation, and I also didn't like the fact that I have large pores and it seemed to settle inside those. So when the Be Pure brand hit the shelves, I was more than happy to give them a shot because I knew what to compare them to. And honestly, I was much more pleased with the Be Pure brand than the e.l.f. I liked the applicator on the Be Pure better. I feel like it dispensed easier and it never became that messy disaster. I feel like the Be Pure doesn't settle into my fine lines and wrinkles and pores, plus it has more pigment. It's easier to blend out. You can even use your finger. And this is the dupe, in my opinion, that's better than the original. So if you've never tried these types of beauty wands, then check out the Be Pure brand first. Save yourself a ton of money. Quick story time. So a few months ago, I had to reorder the tinted moisturizer that I wear, and when I did, I received a boatload of samples. I usually don't fall for those temptations, but this time, I fell in love with one. The Tower 28 Lip Jelly Gloss. I was getting ready to order it and pay $16 for one. Then, lo and behold, I spotted these at Dollar Tree, and I thought to myself, that looks familiar. It's a pretty unique bottle and design, and that's when it hit me. Tower 28. So I gave it a shot. These are the Be Pure Clean Beauty Lip Jellies. My store had 4 different shades. I only picked up the 2 I liked most, which was the Rose and the Sandy. Be Pure brand is paraben-free, sulfate-free, phthalate-free, cruelty-free, and vegan. High shine with rich hydration, formulated with vitamin E, rose, avocado, and raspberry oils. As soon as I got to my car, I opened up the Rose, applied it, and I was speechless. They're exactly the same. Exactly. To a T. Well, that's a lie. There's one blaringly obvious difference. I bought 2 and spent $2.50. But if I would have got the Tower 28 and bought 2, I would have spent $32. I saved $29.50. Dollar Tree's Be Pure brand in the shade Sandy is really close to Tower 28 shade Coconut, and the Be Pure shade Rose is close to Tower 28 Pistachio. Not only do these feel great on your lips, they just have a nice slip to them. They're not sticky. They also smell good, because I have an aversion if I put something on my lips and it has a really strong fragrance, I just can't wear it. This next one, I had no idea it was a dupe for a high-end product. I just picked it up so I could give it a try. Dollar Tree brand is Ione Brow Freeze Sculpting Gel, and it's 0.08 ounces. Here's what the packaging looks like, and once you take off the lid, there's a little cover, and you can see that the product is clear. I don't think I've ever found a sculpting gel that I like before until this one, and that's because when I use it in my brows with a little spoolie, it all gets clumpy and cakey, and then there's debris. I would rather my eyebrows be wild and untamed than cakey and have junk in them. So when I fell in love with this one and was telling my oldest daughter about it, that's when she informed me that it was a dupe. Anastasia of Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Extreme Hold Laminating Look Sculpting Wax. It's the same exact size as Ione, but the price is $13. Save yourself $11.75 and grab this one. The next one is another dupe of a dupe. I'll explain. The high-end brand is Drunk Elephant Bronzing Sunshine Drops, which cost a whopping $38. A few months later, e.l.f. came out with a dupe. Their bronzing drops are $12. If neither of those are in your budget, or you're just not sure if you're going to like bronzing drops, it's okay. Dollar Tree's got you covered with the Be Pure brand bronzing drops, and they have 2 different color options available. The Dollar Tree dupe contains cocoa extract, shea butter, and vitamin E. There are directions on the back, and it says, blend along forehead, cheekbones, chin, and jawline as desired. But wait, there's a better way to apply these, courtesy of my 16-year-old who wears bronzing drops every single day. The best way to apply for a nice sun-kissed glow to your face is put a few drops of these with your favorite moisturizer, blend them together with your hands, and then just rub in. Perfect for days when you don't want to wear makeup and you just want to put something on because you're running out of the house. Definitely blend, 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 and also you want to make sure you give these a really good shake before you squeeze any of the drops out. Since I don't want this video to be super long, I think this is where I'm going to stop. Have you tried any of the dupes I talked about today? And if so, what did you think? Yes, they were all beauty dupes. And that brings me to that question I mentioned earlier, the help I need from you guys. Do you want me to keep this dupe series sectioned up like this? You know, beauty dupes in one video, home goods in another, maybe personal items in the next? Or would you rather each video just be a hodgepodge of different categories all mixed together? Let me know in the comments, please. Plus, while I got you here, what's your favorite Dollar Tree dupe product that's just as good as, if not better than, the original? Just because I love me some Dollar Tree doesn't mean I've had a chance to try every single one yet. So if you got a favorite, put it in the comments too. That way I'll know to be on the lookout, pick it up, and give it a try. Or maybe just maybe I should film Dollar Tree Dupes viewer favorites. Maybe add that to the series. I'm definitely open to suggestions. You just gotta let me know what you want to see. Quick reminder, this is only episode 1 in the series and there will be a playlist. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss anything. Okay, thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you're having a great one and I'll see you again real soon. I promise. Happy Dollar Tree shopping. Bye.